Hello and welcome to the Simpli.fi webinar series. I'm David McBee. Thanks for joining us on the second Monday of each month for industry news, interviews, product rollouts, and training on all things related to targeted advertising and connected TV. And if you miss us live, you can visit the webinars page of our website at Simpli.fi/webinars for all of our previously recorded episodes and other valuable resources. It's December of 2022, and this month we'll be talking about the CTV features that will drive performance and avoid waste, including linear household exclusion, campaign audience retargeting, and online and offline attribution. Let's get started. This year, Simpli.fi rolled out a new capability called linear household exclusion that we believe is really going to be incredibly valuable for any advertiser who is buying linear and connected TV. One of the top challenges with these kinds of advertisers is the idea that they have to control ad frequency across users, or if they are a performance-centric advertiser, that they need to determine which of their campaigns, the digital or the non-digital, is responsible from a conversion standpoint. Linear exclusion solves this by leveraging probably the most definitive list of households who have a pay TV cable or satellite subscription, and we use our proprietary household-level addressable solution to map that at the household level. This gives our advertisers the ability to opt out households who are receiving any kind of linear ad exposure through pay cable or satellite, and to restrict their ad impressions specifically to households that are cord cutters or cord nevers. This will eliminate duplication of impressions and ensure a clean measurement for attribution when measuring those two channels side by side. Let's look at how this might work for an advertiser who is already running a linear TV campaign. The advertiser wants to expand their reach into households that watch streaming television, but they know that they're already reaching a lot of those homes with their linear campaign because so many of them haven't completely cut the cord. The last thing they want is to duplicate their efforts, over-deliver their ads, sometimes with a high frequency to households that consume both linear and CTV content. They also don't want the headache of having to plan, optimize, or try to run reports that account for the overlap of their linear and CTV campaigns. What they need is the ability to target streaming-only households. That's where linear household exclusion comes in. First, Simpli.fi establishes the targeting parameters of the CTV campaign, either by uploading an address list provided by the advertiser or by using our addressable audience curation tool to build a custom audience utilizing 3,000 plus demographic and psychographic variables. Our proprietary addressable technology matches the addresses to the exact property lines of each household. Next, we apply our comprehensive address list of approximately 80 million linear TV subscribers across the US in order to exclude these households from the campaign. These are the homes that subscribe to paid cable or satellite TV that we will exclude from our CTV campaigns in order to avoid duplication of ads. This application leaves us with a complete list of streaming-only households. The benefits should be obvious, but let's cover them quickly. Linear household exclusion allows advertisers to achieve incremental reach by targeting streaming-only households that can't be reached via linear TV campaigns. This means that the advertisers can maximize their budgets while avoiding duplication of linear and CTV ads to the same households. And it also means that advertisers can be more efficient by eliminating the need for planning for or reporting duplication across CTV and linear campaigns. Bottom line, everyone is talking about incremental reach and extended reach on CTV. The question you might not have answered yet is how you can get that while avoiding the duplication of your linear TV advertising efforts. Simpli.fi's linear household exclusion answers this question. Next, I'd like to tell you about campaign audience retargeting. So imagine this scenario. An advertiser is running CTV ads to their target audience. They'd like to take the audience who has been exposed to the CTV campaign and then subsequently serve these same users pre-roll and or display ads on their other devices. Here are a few reasons they might want to do this. 1. Additional frequency of their message delivered on prospects' laptops and phones provides more touch points and is likely to drive additional engagement from the users. 2. It's easier for the prospect to click ads on these devices. CTV ads can't be clicked mostly, but pre-roll video and display ads can, making it more likely that the prospect will convert. And even if they don't click the ad, they can easily open a browser on their device and visit the advertiser's website. Not something easily done on CTV. 3. Serving more cost-efficient ads via pre-roll video and display ads alongside the CTV campaign decreases the overall campaign costs. And 4. The advertiser can tailor the messaging across creative types to follow up with users who have already been exposed. For example, they could generate awareness with a CTV ad and then reinforce calls to action via display ads to guide users through the marketing funnel. And by the way, this scenario describes an advertiser who starts with CTV and then follows up with pre-roll video and/or display ads, but there's no reason it couldn't work in reverse. They could start the process on prospects' phones, for example, and then deliver ads to their CTVs. Campaign audience retargeting empowers our advertisers to decide with great flexibility what media types and targeting types they want to use for various stages of the funnel, and in what specific order to drive results and gain positive outcomes, no matter their end goal. We simply have to determine the initial campaign from which the advertiser would like to build a retargeting audience. Simplifi then automatically identifies users from the campaign who have been exposed to an ad and creates a retargeting audience. The new audience pool updates every hour with new users and devices. Now, by the way, this strategy can be used to create opt-out audiences as well. So for example, an advertiser running a CTV campaign for a month may want to reach a completely new set of prospects in month 2 of their campaign. Using this strategy, they can opt out those who received their ad in month 1 out of future campaigns. Let's recap the benefits of campaign audience retargeting. Advertisers can drive actions by reaching users across multiple unique touchpoints. Customize messages to align with the user journey by serving ads across creative types in any order. Avoid complicated campaign setup with automated processes. Implement retargeting audiences at any time for new or already existing campaigns. Track online or offline conversions from users who were retargeted regardless of their device. Use retargeting audiences as opt-out lists to limit frequency and ensure users will not be served additional ads. Now, it wouldn't be Simplifi CTV webinar if we didn't talk about attribution, so let's talk attribution. Simplifi's co-founder, CEO Frost Prelo, likes to say, advertisers come to CTV for the targeting, but they stay for the attribution. He points out that compared to linear TV, connected TV can be used to precisely measure return on ad spend or even return on investment in the case of e-commerce campaigns. Ultimately, Simplifi has taken nearly every digital marketing attribution benefit that we've built over the last 10 plus years and applied it to CTV, allowing advertisers the ability to track online and offline conversions on CTV just like they've come to know and love from their digital campaigns. It's revolutionary for an advertiser to be able to show an ad on CTV and then track when someone from that household goes to their site and adds a product to a shopping cart, or completes a lead form like signing up for a test drive, or makes a purchase, or whatever KPI they are measuring. It gives them the ability to calculate cost per lead or even cost per sale in a way that linear never could. For advertisers whose goal is in-store foot traffic, Simplifi can also provide offline attribution. Advertisers can show ads to particular households and then measure down to the zip+4 level which of those households actually visited their store, their restaurant, their car dealership, or any retail location. Now, this is true store-level reporting for campaigns ranging from one location to thousands. And by the way, this is element level data we're measuring, not segments or panel-based estimates. Simpli.fi reports true one-to-one attribution, giving advertisers an incredibly accurate picture of their conversion metrics. To take this further, we also offer lift metrics for location-based campaigns. Our geo conversion lift dashboard can showcase incremental lift in foot traffic based on store visit data. We analyze the difference between users who saw an ad and converted in store versus those who didn't see the ads and visited the store anyway. Now, you may be wondering how Simpli.fi has brought these digital ad campaign benefits to CTV. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but what you need to know is that Simpli.fi has created a proprietary cross-device graph that makes all of this possible. Simpli.fi's cross-device graph connects web-connected devices linked in a household, including smartphones, desktops, tablets, and connected TV devices. We identify these web-connected devices within each property based on numerous data signals, including actual GPS coordinates from apps on the devices, IP addresses, and more. The cross-device process to accurately unify multiple web-connected devices within a single property uses two methodologies. First, deterministic. Nearly 100% accurate, this methodology identifies users on their mobile phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, and television based primarily on app login credentials. So, for example, if a person logs into the same app, like a banking app on their smartphone and or laptop, it ties those two devices together definitively. Second, probabilistic. With an accuracy of 96%, this methodology looks at data signals such as common web and content consumption signals across devices with shared locations. When a high probability confidence is achieved that two or more devices belong to the same user, then a link is made in our cross-device graph. This includes IP addresses assigned a Simpli.fi ID or connected TV devices. Built in-house, our device graph sits across our data management platform for targeting, our demand-side platform for ad execution, and on our measurement suite for attribution. And because it is unified across the entire ad serving and measurement process, our device graph has the ability to connect data for targeting any screen in the household and the ability to measure attribution from any screen in the household. Other DSPs also make use of device graphs, but in most cases, their planning device graph and their attribution device graph come from third-party resources, and that makes it more challenging for planning, execution, and attribution to talk seamlessly together. The power behind Simpli.fi's targeting, attribution, and cross-device measurement lies in the way that we source and ingest data. We see billions of bid requests every day, giving us access to all sorts of data that allows us as a company to take unstructured data elements and create a unified graph that enhances the accuracy of our targeting, measurement, and attribution. All that enhances an advertiser's ability to perform well when working with Simpli.fi. All this to say that our unified cross-device graph gives us the highest level of confidence that the devices we match belong together in the same household. This gives our advertisers the power to tie behavior data to targeting, to execution, and attribution seamlessly. To further show you how valuable this graph has been to Simpli.fi clients, consider that many advertisers have been hit with a decrease in match rates thanks to iOS and Android updates, as well as new rules and regulations around PII, personally identifiable information. Meanwhile, here at Simpli.fi, we've seen a 20% increase in match rates over the past year, all thanks to the methodologies we've built and the multiple data sources that we ingest. That means greater reach, more accurate measurement, and clearer ROI reporting through every stage of the purchase funnel. Bottom line, Simpli.fi's proprietary unified cross-device match graph is a game changer. And while most advertisers aren't Googling ad platform with rockstar cross-device match graph, this amazing technology is what makes it possible for Simplifi to provide more granular targeting, more accurate measurement, increased reach, even incremental reach with advertising's fastest growing media type, CTV. And all of this leads to better performance for advertisers. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. For more information on how to take advantage of linear campaign exclusion and/or campaign audience retargeting, reach out to your Simplifi account manager or send an email to hi@Simplifi. I'm David McBee. Be awesome, and we'll see you next time.